book we dey.
The creative problems will create too much.
Creative problems.
There be the creative problems too much.
Book we.
You are fear and panic kura me.
Me say.
What the mama ko commercial breaking.
Anti Agyapadiye crusader.
Ye
anti Agyapadiye.
Are you self-acclaimed then?
Ye be mes are.
Self-acclaimed.
Self-acclaimed ni ye den.
I anti Agyapadiye crusader.
No. Oh ye crusader. No. Title la ye de ma. Title la ye de ma. Title la ye de ma. Me say ye be make sure say Ghana will be Ghana. Ghana first. Sabugwe. Bugwe. Oh, brother. Me see a big church mama Ghana ni biati ase. We are not fools in this country.
Na buki ni portrait kwe ni portrait you.
Oh, munjai sansem na ya na mukika ka.
Me
munjai sansem na ya mukika ka no.
Me do tire book.
Me say munjai sansem no. Woni ni o tire book ni say.
Hopeson. Obi a tire book na Alan.
What kind?
Meba Alan the great transformational plan. Who say Alan Kwadwo Chemanten and atwe. When me who the author of the book. Akwa say Bible dey. Say Bible ye tire Bible.
What kind book no?
Me kaya me ntiase. Manya bia kan ba me kaya me ntiase. As a technical bi mame.
Nyambotre. Inside. Was it the technical team led by DM Oforiata should further evaluate the following details in order to choose the appropriate site. Ngalam say map no near the atohano. She what you say ye be baso.
O de ba me question.
Ye be analyze book we what ho na wo hwa as say we wake it up. The only thing to keep this Agyapadiye is to vote NPP out.
Say the city book ya say obi kura ba dwen say bia nkofo no kura twere kura na ati obi wu.
How many times are we book we e brother me NPP e pie e wo ye meeting ase communication meeting ye bisa ye obi ka say entontwene ye Rob.
Now then just that time you didn't take it upon yourself to fight this.
Oh. Aya monto mo bo ase. Nipa ne ka asem na ti asem na o ka no. And so what be that question?
Meet you.
Me say 2008 we raise it at communications meeting. Because you fake. Now, a fake, and so everything in this book is happening one after the other.
Abemame series of examples.
Mema o boss, the owner of this station. Mema, asema ya kafa no. Nekese me bwana say, enye adwuma na say eyi.
Credit wa Agyapadiye book. I'm going for a short commercial break. Hopeson per se ye code deep. Credit a compare kwa Agyapong so book no. Say kind na Hopeson church ya say. Na ya bo bronsem ne so a say nipa ba ko menim the book ye twa no ti ho bio so mo gini input so mo gini opinion no Hopeson abre. And say ba bia Ghana ba bio nam bia obeti Agyapadiye na anu ada gabi atwete say a book yi enye no kre. Na na do chehine say ade we fictitious fake malicious me emfa nya adwuma na no ada the president so ba bonche abeka che say da bi onu sa book onim ho kra hwe na omo twere book no ma even be opposition for Hopeson why pa ne twere say
how did you know say opposition for
some de minim
esa obisa no who say you na twere then na who say opposition for na twere esa obisa adame boa what there for a yinti mempese meye betrayal of trust into no abusha no ba ko ne make asai enka
really
o de nyamotre men ko so ho what there me for lack of you can say for the purposes of trust
confidentiality woman ti
mempese me boni din aka asem
ofrew what? No, hope so. It's
okay. It's okay.
Oh, cowboy anke you.
Nyabotre. Che. Sabuku we. Enye NPP asem. We NPP ni amemfa ho nhyem. Enye NPP asem o. Etu NPP ni a memfa ho nya den. Enhyem. Ebusua bi asem de yeka.
Okay.
Ebusuan no mo agya to wo se we ni epese yeye ema ye ho ye ma ye nananka so a ye nwo wo mo se ne wo mo ebe control the nation Ghana wo mo ne ebe ka so mo ye shakers and movers of the country
nananka so ye nyan wo mu nyina ha
nyabotre emre bia na me start from the forward me say ye beje Ghana si ho oko forward forward was signed. Signature waha. You have signing of Oriata, and it was here. Now, before then,
yes,
I had a conversation with someone, and this book, it was only one copy. Only one copy in this world. One. Enti omwa eyo omo di adishia no mo ya to ho. No more discuss ya omo wi a omo to special save.
Did you know to say this can good save no they have a special save for it.
That's right. Yeah, maybe I dey ka say Nyankopon ti salata ni. One particular one. Omo refie. And a table so. I know because copy so. No time we fast. A tusha who say ya photocopy.
Yes.
No photocopy ni na. I'm so drew for no nya time no de ni phone scanning ni na put in the soft copy. Etomu. Etin ye say would dija ubia o masa de panani eden. Epre.
Yes. Say come the ni bre nenam.
Eti bre nenam.
Yes.
Enti me suspect say ne adidi agya obi ana nipa no kopie so chese tima kwakoto abonten me enyam na me troye once it's a public document we'll discuss it.
Okay.
Obi antimi so obi akwan say sabuku we yan discuss it just obegitum say your book enti obi anka ho asem
ye hu order na order the bible ne say ne de a ye nimi nka ho asem.
But the content we'll discuss it. We would discuss it. I have a family. You have a family. I didn't know the whole Ghana. Yemfa ye bibia emfa mabusia baako. We NPP now fresh out defend the way and not been a Nyankopon de che no what twatene. Wa busia nya bi na se wo mpa tena ho na defend it. Share the forward first paragraph. Was it to our future made up of present and the unborn? What here? Adi we omo ya mo dachi. Eye enne.
Yes.
Ye na ye ti ase ne e wa busuanum ne ye ma na omo ti ase ne no. Edi omo a ye nya nwo wo mo. Omo na cancel abo.
Okay.
For whom this will of a nation is being prepared.
So they've labeled to be aware.
That's to say, a serious issue near Kamahaseno. Serious issue. What do you think? Was it to our foremost king, or for repaying the prejudice spread across the world, for whom and to whom alone this sacred document is prepared? Yeah, yet they are sharing Munyam.
Hey, Yamashame.
We are Munsho saying. Yeah, yet they are sharing Munyam. Because of time, minti min kind in but yeah, babu bobi so. Tieni waka wa saying. Was it with arrival of Nanado, we see the rebirth of a second JB Dangwa, who has come to the rescue. Have we get a point in about?
As a be my dream.
Me, I'm not the author of this book.
Ben wants to see kind me
just some my study. My study ajo. My kind akan.
Did be our kind?
Oh yeah, analysis na. Pe. What is Mekan chapter paragraph of your house? What's it? Currently, with Nana in total control of the whole entity of Ghana, we have a duty to ensure that we take over the commanding height of the essential fabric of the factory, of the country, in order that even in the event that Nana leaves the scene after the mandatory 8 years, the sons and daughters of Ochimai will be firmly secured and such control both financially and economically, that can no longer be ignored in the battle to control the destiny of Ghana.
Nana Benny can some first and second term.
One year, I send me cocoa bawahano, 1 year, met to be a man.
Some me trust.
1 year, met to be a man. What is it? What's it? In doing this,
yes,
we need to be strategic.
Okay.
We would have to work with other people from some of the diverse ethnic groups, including some carefully selected people in Ashanti and other diverse ethnicities or land. This will make them believe that they also have a hand in the pie.
Hey.
When we say NPP beko primaries, champion great people from the Ashanti region. Oh, and yeah, we say ya bet. What would you know? No more get this. It will obscure any suspicion that the project is essentially an opportunity project. This point is crucial, because with electoral politics, we have to have our eyes on the numbers in the electoral process.
Okay.
We cannot be blatant until we are completely secured in the endeavor. It is especially so because so far, the Ashantis constitute the single most populous ethnic group in this country. We'll do the next paragraph.
Yes.
Paragraph 9.
Yes.
Was it although the Ashanti group within the current NPP is gearing itself to take over the party after Nane's tenure in 2024. It will be ideal if we could work to bypass them in 2024. With hard work, we could work to pass the mantle over to a non-account person, preferably from the north, under whose presidency we could secure the maturity of our takeover project. Jesus Christ.
Watch my guys be sure.
Jesus Christ. And then, Bede say NPP Fraber of River.
The northern part of Ghana.
But Minchina has say muye. What say? Asante for more NPP mu. War mo say wa mo enebedi NPP anim e brand na Akufo-Addo awie.
Yes.
Na omo modern say omo be ma na fa Asante for no ho. Na omo fama obi a onye akani. Na mo bebi omo pepa ne say depa ne be free enough.
Come so much my guys be sure.
When I see an answer and see ye.
Nipa be 5 and 6.
Who better ho ka say a fake documentary? Then you yourself should examine your head. Asem na ga bi kokotre no, he should examine his head first. What if say Jimmy Okroma say? Asem we abam na asam. Wait, 2018. What's his name? What ye ma me nko o boss de ne so.
Kene Japan.
What ye tie? Me ka fa kene de Japan. In this book, they have 332 galamsey companies. Deep forest, galamsey, and then in that work say.
When I say president, because the presidency bet online if they try to do galamsey.
What am I? Officer, look, the same crophobia or more school or more Yankopan your madam or more school or more being. Would diagram move be choose here?
I want to be in Japan. Be
Canada, Japan.
Yes.
T and Yomokafano.
Yes.
Canada, Japan.
Yes.
A very good asset. The party must, as a matter of need and a possibility, defend him going into 2020 elections. Way back in 2018.
Okay.
At year 2020 elections. He has the utmost control over our action troopers. So you say can grassroots?
Yes. Delta Force, the visible force,
and all the former criminal elements who are purposed for the final push. In addition to his deep pocket,
yes,
his financing of grassroots affirms our dire need of him at all costs in 2020 elections. Before 2020, once another year koto Canada Japan was say no at all costs. Because one don't cast a move, now boys no move. Or cast a sit, no more sit. Etino, Bibia Mubaya or Mudibeja Canada Japan for 2020 elections. Or more Ebeyamano.
Yes.
Oh, we are no Monsieur Brady Fool. While conceding his magnanimity towards the base, his trenchant for being a loose cannon in attacking persons who should be left alone is sometimes worrying. As a result, he must eventually be weighing off as our project reaps dividend. Hey, me say
dividends.
Me say bugwe ye be chirima magana fo nyina ti ase.
Project no do dividend.
So we secure second term we are dividend na ba. It is that term no you pushing out.
Then you become irrelevant in the party.
To need less and less of his funding. Satemuno, afe kandi sikabo and fesicamo yan found
irrelevant.
His self-confessed unbreaking quest for personal wealth is a potential threat to causing us to suffer needless exposure. It is important for a dossier, it is important for a dossier to be prepared on him and deliberately leaked through our friends in opposition, who will call for his prosecution. Kene Opoku is to revise the 2016 plan and progress to his dossier for this purpose, but should be filed under any of should not be filed under any official seal.
What's the fancy? So after all the sacrifice this man has sacrificed for the party.
Yeah, will come a party for me to me contract with secretary the Japan kum ameswali. Won't ye?
Ah, so Mati.
Won't ye?
Mati.
Et you what you want them say book where you fake. Now what you want them say wujedi. Was he unprepared those here? Ye leaky infama opposition for. It should not come under any seal. This book is under a seal. A family be seal and a that's no. But no more prepared opposition for no more call for Canada Japan in prosecution should not be under any seal.
After all the commitment and everything.
After all the commitment.
Dedication.
Some for Koko and Trapo NPP for Komuko and Trapo. A fighting no. That petria. Any what you want them say a fishing. Ace.
Because it's rubbish.
She, Mammy Mount.
And I fancy
Bank. Banks, no. Why are mobile fast or mobile railroad?
Yes.
Or more classified into three. Your mother, your biological children,
yes,
and your adopted children,
yes.
More than a Bank of Ghana. What they are terminating?
Young Eco Bank on.
Ye call Eco Bank on. No, under adopted children. Eco Bank. Ninja Muno H. One more and conquer pese, or more control and as a bibisa.
Okay.
But or more promo crop forward board on so. Na a basse or more disikabi but for more personal businesses are netimafaho.
Okay. Meeting fancy.
What say we have two routes of entry into this institution.
Yes.
First is through Senate, which has a seat on board of EcoBank Ghana by virtue of its shareholding. The seat is occupied by Director General of Senate. In phase 2 of our agenda.
Yes, in phase 2.
In phase 2 of our agenda. Sabugwe revision we no 2018 no.
Yes.
In phase 2 of our agenda, Kofi Bosompem Osafumafo, who is a Deputy Director General of Senate, should be made the Director General to give him the seat on the EcoBank Ghana board. And then many will say, who is the Director General of Senate?
Wait a minute, wait, dear.
Look, take your time, analyze it. It is a NDC for a natural sabuku way, and abayi implemented ya at the ehun. At the ehun. Me say this book, Alanche Mantimba, there should be a forensic audit to get the source of this book.
Just what can you do? Book here.
I'm a expert. Baby free. Yet you want them say a fiction.
I say imagination a dream.
Hey, The last one. The last one. With the who say the last one.
Yes.
Under oil and gas.
Page 10 no last one.
Under you can say woko free capital market one. And insurance. The next page. The next page. Mining, oil and gas industries. Tie. Baby cranan can person di can about the electricity. But the yanko has say. What say our mining as well as oil and gas strategies constitute a major plank of our blueprint for controlling the extraction of natural resources, which God has generously bestowed on Ghana, particularly the Agyapong land. The next, was it to this end? Okay, my member has said, growing environmental factors are rendering risky.
Yes.
Our use of illegal small-scale mining, galamsey, as a source of financing our political objectives. There is therefore a need to roll out a more rigorous legal means of controlling significant stake in the legal gold value chain. Let's just say, what can you say? Senior, you know, Obukas omo depend on galamsey nunkwa emre bi beba ebe hadwene nti omumpe legal yi. It was it to this end a cursory look at the proof concession should be looked at. Asante Bedietuo is to lead the process to take over these concessions detail below and consolidate them into the standard Agyapa LLC incorporated in Jersey. Agyapa LLC, Eco Parliament and Anko Parliament.
Hey. Hopes watch my being CBB.
Franco. Agyapa LLC. Look, last I called this one, Honorable Adongo.
Yes.
Then person me find out.
Yes.
And the briefings in all the Maya. What's a minority work up?
Yes,
that time, majority they had the numbers to pass it.
Yes.
But today they see us so senior the President Babonte said omkwako revision.
Yes.
Nafe asaba back to Parliament. What kind kwachira tabu konti? Mo pa bo memra part 2. Tabu konti ya. Kabeye say royalties no so mba bejeje no. A chunk of it will be diverted into account or mato edin war account.
Who war fund bi?
War fund. War fund. Me a diverted look, what from Ghana DBA, sorry. We need to fight this.
Really?
All Ghanaians are entitled to our natural resources. But you can't go back. What can we be say? We'll be obedient to examine head. Excuse me. And that power can be more worth we are saying. Iron was in a shisho mumu. They should stop it. To end this. Ya besre mumma yemfa tumi no emma alanko
do say we say production team no kra catch them say they are making arrangements we be part 2
e say me ye part 2 ye part 3 kra ka ho
but who's one your machine you
me say we see
after all the sacrifice by Kedia
I don't say e wo phones wa wu hu ni you when you get it print it the band they say the fa pen kita wo dia wo kan na wo sensan ase wo kan na wo sensan ase wo wia sa go through bim wo pe hu. Yes, you fan fast anti-phone. Young for being free no from. I see, and I see. Canada, Japan, 2020 year, young chrono. That one why you are your money galaway, young dosia, near ye. I see, and I see. But your Montrao. That ye and Mabbe train a bar, I see, and I say, ya transi, I must add your way as you are Ghana.